think we're recording. Okay, we're good. All right. So this is my husband, Chris, and we're going to do a head-to-toe assessment. I thought it was easiest if he was turned this way. So, all right. So I'm going to come in, provide privacy, wash my hands, or hand sanitize. I already have all my equipment gathered. I'm going to observe his general appearance, make sure. Why are you laughing at me?
It's just funny.
Okay, make sure that he's dressed for the season, that he's dressed appropriately, that he doesn't look disheveled in any way. Do you know where you're at?
Yes.
Where are you?
My home.
What's your name?
Chris.
What time is it?
10:07.
Do you know the date?
The 8th.
Cool. So he's alert and oriented times 4. And then we're going to go on, and I'm going to check his posture and his position. So he's sitting back. He doesn't look like he has any posture or positional issues. And then after that, we're going to look. His skin color, he's pretty olive, completely opposite of me throughout. So I don't see any lesions or anything like that on his face. So then we're going to check I'm going to go ahead and palpate his skull and feel for anything. I don't feel any knots, anything like that. Then I'm going to check this. He doesn't like me touching his neck, so he's going to be the worst patient ever. I'm going to check his symmetry. You look up at me. Stop. And then I'm going to go ahead and palpate for his sinuses. You like that part. Okay. So then after that, he doesn't have any nodes or anything up here that I can feel. So then we're going to go ahead and...
Looking pretty.
Yes, thank you. That's exactly what I was looking for. So then we're going to go ahead and I'm going to palpate for his temporal artery. It's even on both sides. Then I'm going to do his TMJ. Open and shut your mouth. Perfect. One more time. Awesome. All right, so then after that, we're all done with his face. So then we're going to go ahead and move on to his eyes. I'm going to check for his eyelashes. His sclera are white. His conjunctiva is light pink. There's no issues there. His eyebrows are symmetrical. His eyes are symmetrical. The ends of his eyes match up with the top of his ears. He looks all good there. All right. So now I'm going to have you follow my finger, okay? So we're going to go up. Stop. Now do it. Now follow it into your nose. Perfect. All right. So then I'm going to check your pupils. And they dilate. All right. So then I'm going to do this, and you tell me whenever you can see my hands, okay?
Yep. Wait.
Yeah, you're doing
Oh, okay. Yep.
All right. So then if I had a Snellen chart, he would stand 20 feet away, and he would read off to me the letters across the top and keep going until he couldn't read anymore. And then after that, I would score it. He wears contacts, so he doesn't have good vision at all anyways. So that is that. And then I checked your corneas too. I didn't see any tears or any raised areas in his corneas. He has greenish, brownish eyes. Okay, so then I think that's it for... He had perla, so his pupils were equal, reactive, round, light accommodation. So he's all good there. All right. So I told you about the Snellen chart. So we'll move on to the ears now. I'm going to inspect the outer ear, make sure that I don't see any pits or any tags. Look for lesions and drainage on the outer ear. I'm going to check this ear over too. I don't see any. So then I'm going to go ahead and check your ears, okay? I'm going to come behind you. So I'm going to go ahead and pull up. He doesn't like this part either. He's light pink across the sides. And then his membrane is grayish. And I don't see any lesions or any pus or anything on that right here. It's hard because I'm a lefty. And that ear looks just about the same. So he looks good there. So your ear canal looks good. Like I said, it was light pink. And then his sympathetic membrane was like a pearly grayish color. So he's good. And then, so I'm going to cover up this ear. I'm going to do the whisper test with you, and I'm going to have you repeat back. Actually, you cover up your ear. So you can hear. I'm going to have you repeat back what you hear.
Okay. What?
I said it.
Oh. Baseball.
All right, do your other ear. This is hard with the desk here.
Baseball. Apple.
Perfect. You passed. Okay. So then I'm going to move on to your nose. I'm going to check and make sure that it's midline and that it's symmetrical. Excuse me. And it's even between his eyes. So then I'm going to check his outer nostrils. And then I'm going to go ahead and check it with this. I'm going to be super careful to not poke you. Did I get you? So I don't see any redness, any swelling, any bleeding. He does have a minor deviated septum over to his left side, but it's not actually up in his septum. It's his cartilage below, and the doctor has told him that they can't really do anything about it. So it's just a deformity that doesn't cause him really any issues at all. Okay, so then I checked your mucosa. His mucosa is moist. Like I said, he doesn't have any issues with his nose. The only thing is that septum that's deviated over to the left. Okay, so I'm going to have you open up your mouth for me. Say ah. Stick out your tongue. So his mucosa in his mouth is moist. I would rate his tonsils at a grade 1. They're pretty far back, so there's no swelling, anything there. I don't said in the other video to put on gloves, and I don't have gloves, so I'm not going to stick my hands in his mouth. But if I was going to, I would feel around in there for his glands and everything like that and make sure that everything is moist. And then I'm going to have you lift your tongue like up so I can check out the floor of your mouth. And his uvula is midline. Okay, now put your tongue down so I can check out your palate. He doesn't have any cleft palates, any issues up there. So now I had you do which can also test for the gag reflex. So now I'm going to go ahead and palpate for all of your sinuses and your lymph nodes, okay? So I'm going to start up above, go back, come forward, down. I'm also looking, he doesn't have any jugular vein distension. His neck is symmetrical in tone. And then I'm going to go down, up above his clavicle, and then down below it. Then I'm going to go up behind his neck. So I don't feel any lymph nodes. He looks good. Like I said, I feel for his carotid pulse. I can see it. So I don't really even have to palpate for it because I can feel it right there. And I'm going to check and make sure, this part you're really not going to like, that his trachea is midline. You're doing good. No, just deviate it to the sides and make sure that it goes back to the middle, and it does. So then I'm going to come behind you. I want you to push up against me. Perfect. I want you to move, push resistance against my hand. Now I want you to do like your neck in like a full circle, like down and awesome. Perfect. All right, so I didn't see any masses around his neck whenever I checked or the back of his head. So he's all good there, and I think I just about covered everything.